My name is Asia Wells. I serve as the principal of Aisha Mertz Magnet School here in Mobile County, and I am, all right, you can clap for me, all right, man, all right. So we are super excited that you all have taken time out of your schedule to come and find out more information. Today you'll find out more details about academics in the areas of ELA and math. In addition, you'll find out information regarding attendance because we know that your children have to be in the physical building to be able to learn the information. You'll also find out more about behavior policies and what the district expects as far as behavior from the district. And last, the community resources because sometimes we're faced with things that are beyond our reach and our expertise. So the district allows us to reach out to the community resources. And so you will find out once again about academics, attendance, behavior, and community resources. I thank you on behalf of our superintendent, Russell Thread Guild, and once again, thank you so much for your time. And without further ado, we'll bring up the amazing teachers who are coming to share that information with you. Thank you.
Good afternoon. We're so glad that everyone has come out today. My name is Tamika Henderson. I am a third grade teacher at John Will Elementary. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. We believe that this will be a rewarding year for your child as third graders are working to become proficient readers as they are reading to learn. As we utilize our open court reading program, students will learn many things that will promote their academic growth. Here are some things that your child can look forward to learning this year. But before we get started, let's introduce the rest of our facilitators.
Hi, I'm Emily Rains from Pearl Haskew Elementary.
Good afternoon, I'm Costala Brown. I'm the ARI coach at Griggs Elementary.
Hi, I'm Abrinica Ruggs from ER Dixon Elementary.
Lavera Grant, third grade, Holloway Elementary.
Good afternoon. My name is Naomi Franklin, and I am the ARI reading coach at Ella Grant.
As your child continues to work this year, they will learn to understand parts of words as well as read text accurately and fluently while understanding vocabulary words to comprehend literary and informational text.
Parents, we would like for you to participate in a warm-up activity. We would like for you to take out your phones, and we want you to scan this QR code. There are 4 questions that we would like for you to answer, and this is a strategy that we do with our students just to get them ready for the lesson to see what they already know or maybe what we need to work on with them. Okay, so I'm going to read the question, so we're going to see how you did. I'm going to ask the question, and we would like a volunteer to tell us your answer. The first one said, which word is a compound word? Your choices were attract, recreational, and bandwagon. Who would like to answer that question for us? Please raise your hand. Coming around with the mic.
Bandwagon.
I see some people who are agreeing, yes. We teach our students to show a Me Too sign, which shows that they are agreed. Bandwagon is the correct answer. The next one said, say the word gymnastics. So everybody, let's say that word, gymnastics. How many syllables are in the word gymnastics? Your choices were 2, 4, or 3. Who would like to answer that question for us?
Three.
Okay, 3. We'll check our answers in just a minute. The third question was, which word has the same or similar meaning as recreational? Your choices are keyboard, entertainment, and volunteer. who would like to share their answer? Which brave soul would like to share their answer?
You said the synonym for recreation?
Yes.
Entertainment.
Entertainment, all right. And the last one says, read the sentence. Choose the word that best completes the sentence and is spelled correctly. Which dance class will blank the most students? Your choices were attract, attracet, and attract. So the first, second, or third choice, who would like to answer that question? The first, second, or third choice, which one was spelled and used correctly?
The third one, attract.
Okay, and could you spell it for us?
ATTRACT.
Well, we are having a little technical difficulty, but your correct answer choices, if you picked for number 1, bandwagon, you are correct. For number 2, if your answer was 3, you are correct. For number 3, if your answer was entertainment, you are correct. And number 4, if your answer choice was attract, spelled ATTRACT, you are correct. Give me a show of hands who got all 4 correct. Woohoo! Awesome. Thank you for participating.
Good afternoon again. Before we move on into our lesson, we're going to begin with a little icebreaker. Everyone should have some sticky notes on your table. You would need a sticky note. You would need your pencil. Once you have those things in your possession, please raise your hand or give me a thumbs up to let me know that you're ready. Write this word with me, extracurricular. Once you have written the word on your sticky note, give me a thumbs up, let me know you're ready to proceed. Once you have written the word extracurricular on your sticky note, I want you to take a second and I want you to break it into syllables. Once you have broken it into syllables, I need you to give me a thumbs up. If you need to, we'll clap it out. Once you have completed it, I want you to turn to your elbow partner, and I want you to share your thinking, your division, your syllabication. I want you to share with your partner. Take about 10 seconds, and let's review that word, extracurricular. Who would like to share out their process of thinking? Would any volunteers like to share out their process of thinking?
There are 6 syllables in the word extracurricular.
All right, let's check. How did you do? Are you feeling confident? Ready to move on into the lesson? Yes, there are 6 syllables in extracurricular. Everybody did okay? All right, as we move along, we're going to talk about our learning targets for today. Before we leave here today, we will apply instructional routines that build vocabulary and comprehension, examine elements of reading comprehension before reading, during reading, and after reading, gain a deeper understanding of how various instructional strategies are used to enhance students' reading proficiency. And when we move on into our learning targets, we produce, as teachers, we produce I can statements built off of our learning targets. So as we go through the I can statements for today, I would like for you to repeat those I can statements with me. Let's go to bullet number 1. Are you ready? I can help my students develop a love for reading. I can help my student use a KWL chart. I can help my student read with fluency. I can help my student read with reading comprehension.
All right, we are going to talk about some different strategies today that you can use when you are trying to focus on comprehension. Making predictions will be one. Ask and answer questions, making inferences, and summarizing. So as we read the article today, these are some of the strategies that we will be using to aid our comprehension. So are you guys ready to learn? Yes. Education is the most powerful weapon for changing the world. Nelson Mandela.
So one of the first steps we do before the reading is that we build background knowledge, because there are a lot of students who come to school and they don't know a lot of information about some of the subjects that we are teaching. So it's very important for the teacher to build that background knowledge. So the title of our text today is entitled Busy Kids, and it is an informational text. Informational text is about real people, real places, real animals, things, and events. So take a moment to browse the first 2 paragraphs and see, can you come up with or make a prediction of what you think the text will be about. Busy kids. And if you have an elbow partner, you can do a turn and talk and share with them some ideas that you are coming up with. Your ideas may be similar or they may be different. But this is a way that we encourage our students to get involved in the lesson and to learn from one another. So who would like to share out an idea of what you think, or what did you predict that this text would be about? Busy kids. What do you think the text is about? That's very explicit, busy kids. Okay, who would like to add on to her answer?
I think it's about the extracurricular activities of students, how students keep busy after school and during their free time.
Okay, so as we are reading, we are going to keep those answers in mind to see if these are correct. Let's look at our next slide. Our concept vocabulary word for this lesson is recreational. Everybody say recreational. Recreational is an adjective. It's an activity that is leisure, fun, and relaxing. And we like to use our vocabulary word in a sentence. So the sentence that I came up with is, one recreational activity I like to do is play my flute. Recreational. Here are a few examples of other recreational activities. We have soccer, martial arts, and gymnastics.
Let's go to the next slide. A tool that we use during our reading comprehension is the KWL chart. You may be wondering what the KWL stands for. The K stands for, what do I already know about the subject, which today would be busy kids? What do I already know about busy kids? The W is what I am wondering about busy kids. And the L is what I have learned, and that will be after we read about busy kids. When students read nonfiction text, a KWL chart is used. This will help us set a purpose for reading. Using your KWL chart you have at your table, let's jot down something that we already know about Busy Kids. And you can also go ahead and jot down something you are wondering about Busy Kids. What do you want to know about Busy Kids? So let's look at what we already know about Busy Kids. Busy Kids play basketball, they play football, and Busy Kids also go to dance lessons. Did we have any similar things that we know about Busy Kids? Did anyone have anything different? You want to share? What did you have?
Keeps them out of trouble.
That's right. We know Busy Kids stay out of trouble. Did you want to share? Yeah. Okay. Oh, Busy Kids are members of Girl Scouts. Now let's see what we want to know about Busy Kids. So we would want to know, what are other recreational activities that Busy Kids could do? Does it cost money? And what is leisure? Is anyone else wondering or have any other ideas they want to share about what we want to know about Busy Kids? Okay. Let's do say that.
Where they get their energy from.
Yes, I could use some of that energy. Okay.
So as we read today, we're going to model some strategies that help with comprehension. So one of the main things that we want to focus on is fluency. In third grade, we're reading to comprehend and reading to learn. So if you guys will take out your passage for me, and I would like for you guys to follow along as I read, making note that we are going to read with fluency, which encompasses rate, accuracy, and expression. Busy kids. American kids are a busy bunch. After a long day at school, many go home, grab a snack, and relax for a while. And then they get busy again. According to recent studies, most kids are active when they are not in school. So jump on the bandwagon. There is something for everyone. Jump on the bandwagon simply means to join in. A recent poll showed that most kids have recreational activities. That's that vocabulary word that we just talked about. That means activities for leisure or fun or for relaxing. Many play sports. If you guessed basketball is the most popular, you hit the nail on the head. Let's stop there for a second. What can we infer about this phrase? You hit the nail on the head. Turn and talk to a neighbor and tell your neighbor what you think that phrase means.
And when we talked with our students about inferring, the author doesn't necessarily explicitly state an answer. So sometimes using our background knowledge and those context clues, we can infer an answer about a certain character or event that's going on. You're taking an educated guess, but you can use your background knowledge to help you to answer that, and then what you've already read. Those context clues of what you already read to infer what the author may mean. So I can give you a simple example that I give with students. Johnny goes to his grandmother's house every summer, and he eats strawberry ice cream when they sit on the porch. The text doesn't necessarily say that Johnny loves strawberry ice cream, but we can infer because when he goes to grandmother's house every summer, he's always eating strawberry ice cream.
Would anyone like to share what you think you hit the nail on the head means? I heard it over here. Someone come over here.
You guessed the correct answer.
Right, you got it right. So that's just a metaphor that means you got it right. More than 5 million kids play every year. Soccer and baseball teams also attract millions. That means to draw in. Gymnastics, swimming, and martial arts are also popular. Kids are busy with many other out-of-school activities too. Nearly 1 out of 4 join club organizations like Scouting. So let's think for a second. What are some recreational activities kids participate in? And this is a surface level question, it's right in the text.
Scouting, swimming, gymnastics, and martial arts.
So we're going to continue reading. When it comes to learning new things, don't stay on the fence. What do you think don't stay on the fence mean? Make a decision, don't be indecisive, yes. Many kids take music lessons or join a band. More than half of those who do learn to play keyboards like the piano. Others play recorder, guitar, violin, drums, or another instrument. Some kids take art classes and learn drawing, painting, or sculpture. Kids also take dance lessons in hip hop, ballet, and jazz. In all, more than half of all American kids take some kind of art, music, or dance lessons. A lot of kids get extra help with school too. Nearly 4 out of 10 kids see a tutor. So let's see if we can make a connection to the text. Have you played a sport before? Okay. Yes. All right. What sport would anyone like to share?
I was captain of a track team.
So that's a recreational activity, which was not stated in the text. So good job. Anyone else? Band, cheerleading, all of these things are recreational activities that you're drawing from your background knowledge that's not explicitly stated in the text.
Okay, looking at paragraph 4, it says, many kids find community service to be the best of both worlds. More than half of all kids spend some time helping people in their communities. So what are some ways that you think the kids can help in the community? What do you think? What are some things that children can do in the community that will serve as an extracurricular activity? Yes, that's a very good one. So libraries, food pantries, schools, and other organizations depend on these volunteers. 6 out of 10 kids belong to a church or a youth group. People who study growth and development say that all activity is good. Studies show that kids who are active outside of school have more friends and have more fun. Fun that feels good, too. They also get better grades and stay healthier. So what can we infer about extracurricular activities? How does that help the kids? Yes, it has a positive effect. They are healthier and happy. It seems like out-of-school activities provide the best of both worlds. Maybe that's why kids stay so busy.
Okay, we're going to move along a little bit quicker so we can get through with everything. On the next page, you have a chart. Sometimes when students are reading informational text, they might have pictures, charts, graphs, what have you, and that's to help them to better understand and comprehend the lesson. So looking at your chart, I'm going to ask you a few questions. The first question is, which activity is ranked number 4? And a lot of times when students are asked questions, they have to be able to find the answer in the text. They have to be able to locate that answer in the text. So which activity is ranked number 4? coming over so you can hear you. Yes, ma'am.
Community volunteering.
Community volunteering, good. Which activity is the most popular?
Recreational sports.
Recreational sports. How do we know that? How did you figure out that answer?
It's ranked #1.
Ranked number 1. Good. And one more question. Which activity is the least popular?
Recreational clubs.
Recreational clubs is the 6th one on the list. Thank you for participating.
All right, so after we finish reading, we will have students revisit the KWL chart. So if you can pull that KWL chart back out. And we are going to talk about the new information that we learned. So we would fill out the L column in our KWL chart about new information that you learned. All right, so one of the things that you learned were that busy kids play many different recreational activities, and more than 5 million kids play basketball every year. One out of 4 join clubs and organizations. So these are all different kinds of recreational activities that we learned after reading the text. So if you can get your phone out and scan this QR code, there's a few questions to answer.
All right, let's look at our questions. Are we ready? Question number 1 read, this article is informational because it A, argues about information, it is useful, provide facts. Anyone would like to volunteer?
It provides facts.
Provide facts. Give me a me too, I agree. Question number 2, based on the table on page 22, which statement is true? Is it A, art, music, and dance lesson are the most popular activities? Or is it B, sports are the most popular out of school activities? C, volunteering is more popular than church and community groups. Any volunteers? B, and you are correct. All right, let's look at number 3. How do out-of-school activities promote good health and development? Is it A, they support friendships, fun, and achievement? Is it B, they build appetite and encourage good sleep? C, they raise money for organizations that help kids. Any volunteers? A. Number 4, which sentence best describes the main idea in the essay? Busy parents make sure their kids have something to do. B, most kids are busy when they are not in school. C, sports are the most popular out-of-school activity. Any volunteers would like to answer number 4? B, most busy kids even when they are not in school. Let's think about that one. Huh? Sports are the most popular out-of-school activity? Okay. What about, so we're thinking B, we're thinking C, but did it just talk about sports? Or did we bring in any other activities in? When we think about the main idea, sometimes the main idea can be, we want to single in what it mostly talks about, not just that one particular thing. It is C. When we're thinking about sports are the most popular of the school activity. Just wanted to bring in how we have to rationalize it in the classroom when we get those 2 different answers. Yes.
Okay. Thank you for coming and listening to us. We appreciate your attention, and we look forward to a great school year.